Welcome back. We're going to have a look at two examples on the sine rule. Here we are given two sides and one angle, and I need to stress it is not included. So let us have a look at the example. It says in triangle ABC, A is 40, BC is 12, and AB is 15. Determine the other angles of the triangle. Assume C is acute. So let's draw a triangle. And they've told us C is acute, A is 40 degrees, we need a B, BC is 12 units, and AB is 15 units. So then let's have a look. If we have let's have a look. We have a side angle pairing, and there is a side, and we need to find this angle over here. So there we have our side angle pairing. Whenever we have a side angle pairing, we know that we have to use the coat of arms. So let's have a side angle. They gave us two sides and one angle, and we are looking for that angle over there. So again, we can only use two of these. So if we think of the rule, what are we looking for? We are looking for angle C. So let's put the angle on top. Sine C over little c is equal to, and remember earlier on I mentioned in the previous video, we can only use two of them. We cannot use B because we don't have the angle or the side. So we're going to be using sine A over little a. And all we have to do is substitution and a little bit of calculator work. And since we're looking for an angle, this is a trig equation. So sine C, let's substitute. We're going to take that to the top. Little c is 15 sine of angle A, which is 40, all over little a, which is 12. And if you want to, students, you can go fill in the little letters. Okie dokie. So, since we have a trig equation, now remember, if we remember the definition of sine, sine is positive in quadrant 1 and quadrant 2, and it says C is acute, so we will not be doing the other reduction, the other acute, the obtuse angle reference. So all we do is we press arc-sine of that angle, and we'll be left with C on our calculator. Now remember, arc-sine is the shift sign of -1, and we'll be left with the angle, and that gives us 53.46 degrees on our calculator. Let's fill that in. 53.46 degrees. And since it mentioned that C was acute, we do not fill in this angle here. We do not need to do the 180 minus reference. And there's our answer. What did they ask for? They asked us to determine the other angles, in other words, the other two angles. So we're still looking for B, and how we're going to solve that. It is the third angle of the triangle, which we know quite easily is 180 minus the other two. So angle B is going to equal to 180 degrees minus 40 degrees minus the 53.46 degrees. And let's give a reason, since it's geometry, angles in a triangle. And we punch it in the calculator, and that gives us 86.54 degrees. And there we have answered the question.